What happened? No. We would do okay, I would have called this meeting to order for the Center of Public Purpose. Start out with the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, should we do the vote before or? Okay. Come on up here, join the line. Okay. Repeat after me.
Okay.
I,
I,
your name,
Marvin Rodriguez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies,
and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States
and the
and the Constitution of the United States of California,
okay, and that I will take this obligation freely
that I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
That's it? All right, congratulations. Okay, now, Madam Clerk, you take a vote.
President Brown,
Here.
Director Clayton,
Here.
Director Rodriguez,
Here.
Okay. We'll go into the minutes of the regular meeting held January 8th, 2026.
I've reviewed those meeting notes and I find them to be accurate and moved that we enter them in, move to enter them in.
Okay, and I will make a second for that.
Director Rodriguez will abstain.
Because he wasn't there.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Moving on to the next.
bring it back at the next meeting.
What's that?
Well, you've got a quorum.
Oh,
He's not recused, he's just abstaining. So it's 2-0-1.
Okay, you know what? Martin, I'm third in your motion on this guy coming on board with us and I'm loving your choice.
Okay, we'll move right on to committee reports.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Your executive committee met on the 14th, set the agenda for this meeting. And your government affairs committee met yesterday morning with the city staff to discuss matters affecting both the airport and the city. And your real estate committee met yesterday to discuss the real estate centers.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? Okay, moving on to the general management report.
So the customs facility has been handed over to CBP. And now we just wait for a CBP person to be selected and move here. So in a few months, we should be up and running,
Okay,
absent some unforeseen circumstance.
are they gonna give us notice before, heads up?
One would hope.
Okay. Okay, there's a definitive answer. Okay.
they want a ribbon fence,
or,
they will.
Just a couple more things. Solar project, there's nothing significant to report since the last meeting. Work is ongoing with PG&E to make the connection. Spoke to the Pomo Rotary yesterday morning and talked all thing airport, but obviously the airline was a hot topic. Everyone there knew that we had our service, which was a good sign.
Okay.
It was very positive about us having it. And last night I was at the Reach Council meeting up in Avalon, which, as you know, we're now a member of Reach, and in my capacity as general manager, I serve on the Reach Council. So that's all I have.
All right, any questions? Okay, you got lots, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move on to the manager, finance and administration report.
All right, good afternoon, President, Vice Secretary, and Director. Today I have the pleasure of providing to you the demand register for approval, as well as the budget versus actual report, financial statements, and quarterly investment reports. So the Item B through D are just a file and receive. It's more of a, for your information. Item A is really the only one that we need signature or approval on. But do you have any questions on?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that you've sat down and gone through this, and this is your first time being in here in front of the board. What do you see here that's glaring to you? When you looked through this and you looked at it, what do you see that's glaring to you?
That is a terrific question. Honestly, I've only been here 7 days, but right off the bat, the airport is an enterprise fund. It's listed in our annual comprehensive financial report. And over the past, I would say the past 5 years, which is just as far as I've looked so far because of my limited time here, we have been running almost a deficit. Our operating revenues have been under our operating expenses. So in an enterprise fund, it functions just as a business. So your business, obviously, if you get money in and money out, it should, you should have a profit at the end of the year. Because we're a nonprofit entity, we're a government, that doesn't happen. So what should be happening is those two should be balancing each other out. So revenues and expenses should be netting zero. And it's actually proof in the financial reports. If you go to the profit and loss statement, there is a portion on page, let's see, they are numbered. Okay, one of the many things that we'll have to change. On the page, I believe it's page 3 or page 4 in the profit and loss statement, there's a section there called operating income and loss.
Yes.
For an enterprise fund, you would normally see that as a net zero, because that's the natural order of how a government entity operates in an enterprise fund. As you can see there, we're $500,000 under. The non-operating revenues, they kind of paint a pretty picture. The majority of that cost is coming from AIP reimbursements, which, as the word reimbursement insinuates, those are expenses we paid in a prior fiscal year. So those aren't that's not through money that we just got. These are expenses we already paid. But just to kind of paint you a picture, it's the fee study and the rate study are definitely needed at this government entity here. And so this is just based off of the past 7 days that I've been here. So definitely more digging and more exploring to do. But just right off the bat, that's kind of the glaring issue right there. It's that our rates and fees are not.
How much upside down are we?
As of right now, I am working with our auditors and getting our final audited statements together. So I'll have a better picture for you once those audit adjustments come through. And then we can actually kind of give you a better idea of what the reserves are going to look like. And hopefully in the coming future, come up with maybe a better reserve policy and investment policy, kind of getting us up to speed into 2026 and 1996.
So you think by next meeting, you think you'll have your arms wrapped around it?
I sure hope so.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard, Mr. Flores.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you
very
very
much.
I appreciate you. Any other questions on anything?
Lots at the next meeting.
All right.
We need.
And I make a motion that we approve it.
Okay, and I'll second that. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. We do have one request. I think with the profit and loss statement, I don't know that, I think it could be set up a little easier to read.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then also too, if we can get a ongoing balance of what we actually have in the bank,
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing to have to do. And then the last thing would be to do a cash flow projection when you get it up to speed.
Absolutely.
Let's go on to public session. Statements from the floor regarding the items on this agenda only will be heard during public session. Request to speak forms are provided for those wishing to address the board. After completing the form, please give it to the clerk. Members of the public are cordially invited to speak on agenda items as they occur. Staff report covering agenda items are available for review in the office of the general manager on Tuesday prior to each meeting. The board will establish a time limit for receipt of testimony. The board reserves the right to establish further time limits for the receipt of testimony. Okay, there's none there, so we're gonna go to number 7 is authorization for the general manager to remove Director Ignacio Moreno as the authorized signature on the account of Pacific Prairie Bank and add the manager of finance and administration and Michael Flores as an authorized agent.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Is that roll call? Okay, 8 is the authorization for president to cast a ballot for the election for LAFCO regarding special district member. Okay. I've read through the thing, and I don't know these people personally, but I'll tell you what, that one girl has a ton of references. Very, very good. Does anybody in the room know her?
She's the interim.
What's that?
She was the one who was just appointed recently.
She was what?
The one who was recently appointed, and she's the
Okay.
interim.
Well, I tell you what, she has enough things, so my vote would be for her.
What's her name again, please?
Doreen Lee Johnson.
What is it?
Doreen Lee Johnson.
Yes. So,
What would that do?
what's that?
What would Ms. Doreen Lee Johnson be doing?
She'd be,
Serving on LAPCO,
it's for LAFCO, it's for the,
Local Area Formation Commission.
and I'll tell you what, it was very, I was impressed with the recommendations she has. 30,000 pages from the finance guy. Yeah, she has, Greg Hart, Roy Lee, Floyd Wicks, Kenneth Coach, I mean, she goes on and on and on. So my recommendation would be to go with her.
Second that?
I agree.
Okay, we will go with her. Now, you guys will get me the form and I'll sign it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, number 9 is authorization for the president and secretary to execute for LLC for land use planning grants.
As you know, we brought up some projects we had, we did that. Under my, to make sure we do, this is actually the first.
How much?
So we really need it.
She,
It's here.
That issue, because that just cut out, so.
I'm not starting over.
No,
Okay, number 10 is discussion and direction to staff regarding the rent study. Have we got the study back?
No, I've asked for an update, haven't received it yet, a response yet.
The reason I want to get this on the agenda is I want everybody to know that the rent study is being done. And when we get it done, we're going to be looking at the commercial rents And I would almost guarantee there's gonna be adjustments on it. I'm just giving everybody fair warning, so we don't, and so nobody feels like they're blindsided on this. The regular T hangers, I think we're good where we're at. I don't think we need to look at adjustment at this point in time.
We have a
It's
resolution
what?
in place that we can.
What's that?
We have a resolution in place that we can.
Yeah, exactly, but I'm bringing it up because I don't want the regular hangar tenants to get excited thinking that we're gonna be making some adjustment. That's not on the plan. But the commercial stuff is definitely gonna be adjusted at some point in time. So that's the reason I brought that up. So when we get the study, then at that point in time, we'll take a look at it.
When do you think that's gonna happen?
When we last met with them, they
Should be
indicated
good.
it'd be in the month of January that they respond, so that's a week. They got a week left for
Yeah.
that to happen.
Okay, and then with that, we will go into closed session.
And that's what you're looking for, wasn't it? You were looking for that rent study as well?
Yeah.
And I think we just go directly into closed sessions. Okay, we're coming back into open session, from closed session with no reportable actions. The next thing on the agenda is director comments. Let's start with you, since Marvin doesn't know what he's gonna say.
Right. Well, we're doing another basketball tournament this Saturday in my parking lot. And we're pitching the fact that American Airlines is in town and the fact that it's free parking. So, instead of going to San Luis or Santa Barbara and pay all the money to park, you can come here and fly for parking's free and take off. And I just signed up, February to get a couple of tickets. I'm gonna go back east and we'll see how that goes. So if you're interested in getting, free tickets from, this board and from this airport, this Saturday at 2 o'clock at 400 East Orange Street, underneath the basketball hoop. If you've got the best free throw shot, you get 2 tickets. If you're the best 2-man group, you get 4 tickets. If you're the best 3-man group, you get 6 tickets. It took 3 hours to get through it last Saturday on the 17th. So I imagine this is gonna go on for about 4 or 5 hours and the word's gonna get out. And the teams were 4, 5, 6 deep. I imagine they're gonna be 10 to 15 deep this Saturday. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Get out there and see if you can win some tickets. And we're promoting like crazy and get on board American Airlines and fly the plane. You wanted airlines at this place. We got your airlines now. It can go anywhere. You gotta get on board to take advantage of it. If you don't, we're gonna lose out. That's all I got.
That's a slam dunk.
That's a slam dunk.
Nothing, just thank you guys for appointing me and, hope to, serve the community as best as I can.
Great.
Nice to see you on board.
I think the American Airlines is going good. I think we gotta keep it up, get the word out. We're doing our best to do that. We are climbing the hill and we're gonna get there, so I'm positive it's gonna happen. Welcome, Marvin. We just looking forward to having you on the board, and with that, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
And I'll second, saying thank you, Mr. Flores, for being here and welcome on board. I'll second your motion.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
We're good.
Why not?